Today we're going to be taking a look at Mega Man on Sega. And before we get started, if you enjoy this kind of content, please consider subscribing and like the video. If you have any ideas for future timelines, feel free to leave a comment down below. Anyway, let's jump on in. Starting out with Mega Man The Wily Wars. This is on the Sega Genesis, but was only released physically in Japan and PAL regions. In North America, the game only released on the Sega channel. The Wily Wars was a remake of the first 3 Mega Man games from the NES and included Wily Tower, an extra mode made specifically for this game. Overall, the game is graphically impressive, but does suffer from slowdown from time to time. Personally, I find it to be very unfortunate this game never did release in North America physically, as it's one of the best games on the Genesis. It was finally re-released with the Sega Genesis Mini in 2019. So, if you want to play it, I definitely recommend picking that up. The next year, in 1995, Mega Man released on the Game Gear. Regardless of the name, it is unrelated to the NES game. This game is all new and exclusive to the Game Gear. As you'd expect, being on the Game Gear makes gameplay very difficult, and at many times you have to take leaps of faith in the game because you can't see what's below you. The game was developed by US Gold, a British company, but strangely enough was only released in North America. As of now, the game has never been re-released, and as you would imagine, it is very expensive to get a physical copy. The next year, in 1996, Mega Man X3 released on the Sega Saturn. Unfortunately, this was only released in Japan and PAL territories. The North American market never saw a release. The only major improvements to this version was the CD audio, but it does share the similar high price tag of its Super Nintendo counterpart. Following that, in 1997, Mega Man 8 released on the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation. Initially, Sony denied the release of Mega Man 8 in North America due to their ban against 2D games, but after seeing that the Saturn was going to get a North American release, Sony opted to greenlight a North American PlayStation localization. However, they demanded that Capcom include an anthology book with the PlayStation version. But don't be fooled, the Sega Saturn version is the superior version. Including extra modes, content, and bosses, the Sega Saturn version is far superior. Unfortunately, this version has never been re-released. All repackagings of Mega Man 8 have been the PlayStation version. And as expected, being on the Sega Saturn, getting a physical version of this game is extremely expensive. This was followed up the next year with Mega Man X4. Unlike Mega Man 8, there's no graphical or content differences between this game and the PlayStation version. So I would definitely not recommend trying to pick this one up, and I personally own the PlayStation version, and you should too. This game is definitely for hardcore collectors only. As expected, it is also very expensive. This would be the last Mega Man game to come to North America on a Sega platform. However, over in Japan, the Sega Saturn would see one more game in 1998. Super Adventure Rockman is an interactive movie game and a spin-off of the main Mega Man series. Its gameplay is a combination of adventure game and a shooting game. It alternates between animated cutscenes where you make decisions from a list of text options and fighting in a first-person shooter mode. And that's it. The Sega Dreamcast never received a Mega Man game, mainline or spin-off. No Sega platform ever truly got Capcom's full attention with the Mega Man series. Once again, that was Mega Man on Sega. I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed it, please like the video and check out some of my other content before you make a decision on subscribing. Regardless, go have some fun, and I'll see you next time.